Welcome to Books for Success. Today, we're delving into the wisdom within Leading an Inspired Life by Jim Rohn. Leading an inspired life is a philosophy that will transform your life and business. It's a credo that will help you attain inner fulfillment, financial independence, and the opportunity to elevate your lifestyle while positively contributing to society. Before we begin, subscribe and ring the bell for notifications if you want to keep receiving the knowledge of book summaries about health, wealth, love, psychology, and much more. Don't be shy about dropping your book suggestions for us to summarize. Also, you can use this video as an audiobook summary. Let's grow and succeed together. What's in it for me? Cultivate lifelong success. Jim Rohn, Leading an Inspired Life. This is the philosophy of a man who couldn't afford to buy $2 candy from a Girl Scout. So he lied and told the little girl he had more candy than he could manage. He later vowed he'd never embarrass himself like that again. In his quest to become the ultimate candy patron, he learned principles that made him rich, happy, and sophisticated, the kind of person who goes to bed every night happy to have made more of himself, his family, and society. These are the principles you'll learn in this summary. Chapter 1. It starts with self-discipline. What quality separates the successful few from the many? The secret ingredient is habit, and the first of these transformative habits is self-discipline. You've heard about discipline, but here are a few tips to push you into the realm of sustained accomplishment. People don't fail because they did something wrong. They fail because they did many things wrong over a long period of time. Fail to do the small things over a day, a week, a month, a year, and you'll ruin your life. Say you decide to save $100 every month. The discipline is in the act of paying that amount into your savings account every month. Not meeting your commitment sets you $100 behind. Save $110 and you have a surplus. Self-discipline invites multiple rewards. First, you'll have the security of your savings. Second, you'll have the interest that accrues on it. Third, it'll make you feel good and confident, boosting your self-esteem to make you want to repeat the good habit of saving. Self-discipline is therefore an act of doing what you say you will do. With this in mind, follow these steps to achieve discipline. Start by recognizing the central role discipline plays in personal transformation. Then proceed to find the things you need to put in order. Being aware of what you need to improve will inspire you to work on it. Passion is not enough. You must be deliberate and act daily to maintain and improve your good habits. Make a commitment to be on top of whatever's going on in your life. Maximize opportunities when they arise. Bad things will happen, but good habits will place you in a position where you can minimize or exploit setbacks. And one more thing, start today. Start now with the smallest things. Organize your desk, fold and place your clothes in the drawer. Small consistent acts will boost your confidence and transfer your newfound self-discipline into other aspects of your improving life. Having discipline will prepare you for the next big step. Chapter 2. Take responsibility for your personal development. When in the 1960s, the Los Angeles Lakers fouled Bill Russell in the last seconds of a championship final, they knew they were fouling the worst free thrower on the Boston Celtics team. Bill Russell would miss, the Lakers would get the ball, and they'd make up the 1-point deficit. Big mistake. Although Bill Russell's free throws were clumsy, he knew there were opportunities you just couldn't miss. He won the championship. That's the sort of responsibility you need to take for your personal growth. What happens to you may be out of your control, but your reaction depends on you. You can't stop the rain, but you can choose to carry an umbrella. Take responsibility for learning new skills and build your way to better outcomes. Accomplish small tasks, then build up until you start taking the light and showing up every day. It'll become evident what power you have to drive yourself towards success. And what is success? Success is pleasure, right here, right now. Success is every step in your journey. Becoming a better, more skillful person will make you a desirable prospect who attracts opportunities. And once you've got that rhythm going, you can increase your value in the marketplace. Your value is what the marketplace is prepared to pay you for your work. This value has nothing to do with how many hours you put in. What counts is the value you create. For some, it's $50,000 a year. For others, $200 million. If you help a company make several billion, they'll gladly pay you more. To increase your value, put more effort into yourself than you put into your job. Master your craft, and while you're at it, learn about the goods and services on offer and how you can add value to them. The market likes its winners fit, so eat well, exercise, and build a good support system of family and close friends. Become more valuable by improving your knowledge, network, skills, manners, and appearance. Your earning potential has no limit, as long as you know what you want and go after your goals. Chapter 3: Set informed goals to keep you on track. What's the difference between a Wimbledon champion and a kid playing around on a tennis court? The champion takes a clearly defined goal to a formidable opponent to bring about the best in themselves. Whether serving for a point or preparing for the next tournament, they always know the score. Define your goals like a professional athlete. Short-term goals include the small steps you take along the way. It could be a purchase, a business trip, or a series of activities in which the results are immediate. Long-term goals, on the other hand, are transformational because they change how you work and perceive life and the person you become in a fundamental way. With long-term goals, the rewards are deferred but last longer. How do you identify your goals? Write down the following 5 headings on a sheet of paper. What you want to do, who you want to be, what you want to see, what you want to have, and where you want to go. Now, write 3 to 6 possibilities under each heading. This exercise will spur other passions you might have forgotten. Write down the number of years you think you'll need to accomplish each goal. Short-term goals should take about 1 to 3 years, while long-term goals will take 5 to 10. Too many short-term goals mean you haven't really thought out your mission and values. Too many long-term goals are a sign that you're a procrastinator. So approach this exercise with deliberation. What do you really want to accomplish in your life? Review, add, and select until you have 4 long-term goals from each column. Then visualize each goal as if it were already accomplished. If it's a furniture store, imagine what it'll look like, what its sign would say, or how the showroom will be decorated. Think about the stuff, work, time, and people it'll take to realize the project and gauge how you feel about that process. Certain things about the process will energize you, while others will deflate you. Whittle down until you reach your most inspiring goals. Why do you want to accomplish a particular goal? Can the motivation sustain the hard flame? Pick goals ambitious enough to make you give your very best. Those goals will place you among high achievers and give you healthy competition. Once you're certain, you must never compromise, or you'll be unhappy. Congratulations! It's time to start seeking out opportunities and monitoring your daily, weekly, and monthly evaluations and yearly progress. Chapter 4: Generate ideas to power your goals. Ever wondered how the most engaging ads are made? To accomplish a goal, advertisers must find great ideas. You need the same mindset. Reading and listening to other people is a good way to spark your imagination. Allocate time to reading books and magazines, listening to podcasts, or watching educational videos in your field. You'll also learn a lot by finding the link between your field and seemingly unrelated subjects. To take it further, invest money in seminars and workshops to learn and network. Invest in your own personal library. Fill your library with books on subjects as diverse as health, finance, law, history, biography, science, culture, spirituality, and skills that'll make you stand out. When reading, your aim should be to get the most out of any book, so you can apply the ideas you've gathered. Make out book recommendations to improve your library. Time, money, and effort spent on learning will transform your personality and multiply the number of solutions you can throw at any challenge. Where else can you find ideas? Look in the mirror. Reflect on your life and master your own story. You have unlimited access. Studying your own life will help you avoid old mistakes and inspire other people. Some people avoid difficult subjects when they study, and that's a big mistake. Taking on complex matters, even when you don't completely understand them, will challenge your mind and help you go in directions where unique ideas lie. Another route to the fountain of ideas is brainstorming. Just let your mind roam and come away with whatever it finds. Your mind will freely organize these ideas into something you can refine. Think without inhibitions, and don't worry how outlandish the ideas look. Outlandish ideas have a way of kick-starting innovation. Enlist the help of friends and colleagues when you brainstorm. But remember, you gotta let go of your ego and judgment to unlock their creativity. Creating ideas is a massive investment you don't want to lose, so write everything down. These are the blueprints you'll use to accomplish your goals, one of which should be your financial independence. Chapter 5: Attaining Financial Independence. Money won't buy you happiness, but can you imagine what life would look like if you worked only jobs you loved, provided for yourself and your family, lived a life of dignity, and used your influence to help people? Financial independence isn't about being a millionaire. It is being able to live solely on money you generate from your own industry. To put it simply, you don't depend on other people or employers. That's the freedom that should inspire you to be financially independent. And here's how to get there. Start by creating a clear vision of your dream lifestyle. Your vision will give you a good appreciation of what you need to do. Here are the things you must do. Pay your taxes. Your taxes go to improve the public infrastructure that helps you thrive. Next, you must reduce your liabilities. Your liabilities suck money out of your savings and investment fund. If you need something, pay the price outright to free your mind and resources from the burden of avoidable debt. Living the good life isn't about having all the money in the world. It's about getting the most out of the money you have, and that comes from careful planning. This simple plan will serve you a lifetime. When you receive your monthly income, set aside 70% to fund all your expenses. Then put away 10% in your savings account to earn you interest. Another 10%, or whatever amount you choose, should go to helping others, either through personal initiatives or charity. The remaining 10% should go into long-term investments like the stock market or any form of trade that will yield reasonable returns over time. And remember, time, patience, and consistency are crucial. Be patient and watch your investments grow. Engaging in some form of commerce will increase your income and teach you more skills. If you're a salesman trying to get more clients, commit to talking to more people. This will give you more practice in refining your delivery. Money will amplify your life and enrich experiences you'll want to share. Investing is an invitation to cultivate strong relationships and partnerships. Chapter 6: Building Relationships for Success and Happiness. A man talking about his daughter, who's been through some tough times, says she's like a frog trapped in cream. She whips the cream with her legs until it becomes solid butter, and then she walks out. That's the resolve you need to improve your relationships at home and at work. You have to be intentional, or else you drift and neglect the people who truly matter. Instill discipline in your kids and use your wealth to give them experiences that will help them connect with the world. A solid family life will give you the balance you need to perform at your best. Invest in work relationships. Building your network begins with working on your character. A stellar reputation pays multiple rewards. Start by working on your character. Character building is about choosing the right way to respond to circumstances, be they negative or positive. The right choices will give you integrity. As you build your team, you'll notice that a few people tend to come up with the best ideas, and there will also be a handful who are the most productive. Study your friendships, and you'll discover the few who provide the best counsel. There's actually a name for this phenomenon. It's called the 80-20 rule. 20% of your crew, the people around you, produce 80% of the results. How can you leverage this knowledge to get the most out of your limited time? Here's a useful trick. Carve out one-on-one time to spend with each of the brightest 20%. When you meet the remaining 80%, do so in a group. Every career-oriented relationship should mold you. If it isn't, find out why and be prepared to walk away at some point. Meet new people to get a broader perspective on life. New contacts will also offer you more points of connections with other cultures. And that's why travel is so important. Travel opens you up to other people's suffering, joy, and stories. Let their stories touch you and build bridges to their hearts. Remember that networking is a two-way street. Find out how the other person can benefit and give them what they need so that it's always a win-win relationship. Take pleasure in building the people who build you. Final words. In this summary you've learned that, first, you must embrace a life of self-discipline and apply it to all aspects of your life. Next, you need to accept that every success or failure depends on the person you are. Take responsibility for your growth, and you'll start attracting opportunities. Start out your long-term and short-term goals and take concrete steps to achieve them within a defined period. Find ideas to fuel your plan and build relationships that will help without compromising your ideals. Your family, health, and hobbies will provide you the balance you need to perform at your best. To become financially independent, you need to save, invest, and engage in some form of commerce. Help other people achieve their dreams, and they'll do the same for you. Exploit past lessons and new tools to adapt to change. And remember, true success is living your life the way you have always dreamed of doing. Thanks for being part of our insightful voyage. If our summary piqued your interest, we encourage you to dive into the complete book for a deeper understanding. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content if you're new here, and share it with others who might find it valuable. Keep on reading, discovering, and advancing until our next adventure.